Hey, what's up guys, Steven here. Welcome back to another video, and today we're talking about a really life-changing product. So last November I was at the fattest state of my life with around about 110 kilograms. So I decided to change something, do more sports, work out, and lose some weight. And of course it's all about eating, but also working out obviously helps. So I had a home trainer and I was doing this every day, but there was not much progress. So I wanted to go to the gym, but honestly, gym memberships are really expensive and I'm a full-time self-employed person. Afterwards, I have to go home, take care of my child, and I don't really want to step in my car again and go somewhere to a gym. But guys, then I found the AEKE K1 Smart Home Gym. A really super fancy, easy to use, effective home gym that has no monthly fees and doesn't come with any subscription. From my point of view, and honestly guys, I'm not a sports expert, but from my amateur point of view, I think this smart home gym is really the best you can get right now.
When I first started using the AEKE K1 Smart Home Gym, I was over 110 kilos. Now fast forward to now, I'm sitting at 103 kilograms in a very short time. And I've been working out almost every single day on this machine. So this isn't the first impression take, this is what it's actually like to live with one of those smart gyms. The AEKE K1 is essentially a full gym compressed into one smart vertical machine. It combines strength training, mobility, cardio, boxing and guided workouts into a single setup, built around a large touchscreen mirror. It doesn't take over your room, and when you're not using it, it blends in a way better than traditional gym equipment. Now, what makes the K1 different from most of the home gym systems is that it's not passive. You're not following along with a video. The machine actively tracks how you move, watches your form and adjusts the workout as you go. From the start, it asked about my fitness level and goals, then built training sessions around that. Over the time it adapted, pushing harder when I was ready, pulling back when I wasn't. The consistency is a big reason I've been able to train almost every day without burning out. The resistance is digital, so it feels smooth and controlled, and you can fine-tune it way more precise than traditional weights. Whether I'm doing strength work, circuits or lighter recovery sessions, like everything feels deliberate and structured. Now what really helped me stick with it is how guided everything feels. You always know what you're doing next, how many reps you've got left and whether your form is on point. That removes a lot from the mental friction that usually makes people skip workouts. Now for me the biggest win has been consistency. There is no commuting to the gym, no waiting for the equipment, like no excuses. I can step in front of it, just in my living room, hit start and be training in minutes. That's how I went from 110 plus kilos down to 103. Not from extreme workouts, but from showing up almost every day. Now one thing that really surprised me is how much the AEKE K1 actually analyzes your body. It doesn't just throw random workouts at you, it just looks at you, how you move, your body composition, your range of motion, balance and form, and then adjusts sessions based on what you actually need. So it gives you the input, of course you can take it or leave it. Now over time it learns whether you're strong, whether you're weak and where you need to work out more, which makes the training feel way more personal than just following a generic program. And just as important, there are no monthly fees. Now once you buy the machine, that's it. Other smart home gyms have fees up to $700–800 per year, which I think is a lot because that's almost a subscription of a fitness center. Then it makes absolutely no sense. So no subscription, no locked features, no paywall after a few months. You will get full access to workouts, and the machine is already in the market I think for over a year, and people are reporting nothing has changed, they have a lot of updates and still don't pay a single cent. There's tracking, AI coaching without worrying about another bill showing up every month, which honestly makes it much easier to commit long term. So let's check out the unpacking and setup, and just to be aware, the first shots were on early software. Later in this video I'll show you how great AEKE is actually doing with updates, so let's go.
So guys, there we go. Let's go and unpack the AEKE K1, and well, it's a kind of big package as you can see. So it was delivered with the fitness bench, the B1, all together on one pallet, and this package is around 130 kilograms. So just keep that in mind if you need to, put it up on a higher floor or something. All right, so now let's go and let's open up the box. So guys, to unpack it, we actually need to access it from this side right over here. And Here are actually some plastic clips that you have to turn. It says turn clockwise to open, like a door. So after you've opened the door, there are plastic clips at the bottom. Take them out on each side and then we can lift off also the top. So guys, that's it. Now we remove the cardboard. You can just slide it to the side. Now after that, it's time to be careful because here's already the screen with the mirror. And now it's time to remove the styrofoam and yeah, let's get it out. Now guys, the best thing right now is to get a second person because we're going to lift it up like this and we remove the foam here. And now you got to be careful. You want to lift it to the other side and we take out the foam here. Lift a bit more. More. So it's out. And now it's already on the floor, so that was the hardest part. Now remove the cover and we'll try to position it. So guys, the machine is kind of heavy, but it has wheels in the back so you can move it. You just have to be extremely careful. So guys, we now placed it here for now and that was a little bit difficult. Now, as I've told you, it's kind of heavy. It's over 100 kilograms and there's wheels on the front and in the back so you can tilt it and actually move it. But the wheels are not so thick, they're kind of thin. So if you have a wooden floor, this could lead to maybe some damage depending on the floor, of course. So I would really recommend to build it almost exactly at the location where you're going to finally place it because moving it around is a little bit difficult. All right, so it is there. It still has a screen protector on there. And now we're going to connect it to the power by attaching the power cable to the rear. All right, now make sure nothing is in the front because we're going to turn it on and see if it opens up. And there we go. And there's a button here on the screen to unfold the front. Let's check this out. Wow, that's super fancy. That's really cool. It's using actually the wheels in the front to slide it over. It's slow, but it's kind of impressive. So now we're going to boot it up and there's a screen protector on top of it. So make sure to remove it to really get the best experience. All right, now after you have connected it to the Wi-Fi, it's time to put in some information about you. So I am male. Let's go to next. You put in your birth date. So now you got to put in your weight and there we go. That's unfortunately a lot. All right, now we go to next. So my main fitness goal is actually to lose weight and there we go. And now we select one or more interests, which is, of course, I like strength and cardio. The rest I'm not too much interested in. And I'm working out 5 times a week. Daily workout time is for me usually 45 minutes. That's also the maximum you can set here. And there we go. So here we basically have my profile and yeah, let's confirm all of this. And there we go. We are saved. So let's become the administrator of this device. Now there's a quick start guide we're going to skip for now because I'll explain you the features anyway. And yeah, setup is complete. It's easy as that. This is how the bench comes like. And as you can see, also very well packed with a lot of styrofoam. I'll now just take it out and place it next to the device. Now guys, just a quick overview. It also comes with a smart scale, all-in-one scale for body fat, weight, etc. It even comes with a heart rate monitor. Of course, I'm using my smartwatch, but you just attach this and it will all talk to the machine. We have here the bar for the attachment. We have here the string attachment. We have here another attachment, probably for the bar. And as you can see, plenty of things included for many different workouts. For full body workouts. Now guys, this is my garage and here I actually work out. And as you can see, it's a mess. There is not a lot of space and how I usually work out. Well, I have my home trainer right over here. I have the weights there. I move things around. I do my weight training. I have to, put the bench up here, which is really ridiculous. And I wanted to find a way on how to utilize the space, but still do all the full body workouts I want to do. And this is why it really makes sense to get the Smart Gym. So guys, today I want to do a free training to train my upper body, just like in the gym. The same things, I want to find out if I can do it with the home gym. So for this test today, we are going into the free training mode. So here you can do whatever you want. It will count the reps, will count the weight, count the sets and add it up together. And you can adjust, of course, the weight just like in all the other exercises. So let's go. Let's start with bench press and let's give it a try. So let's start with the bench press. Now for doing bench presses, we need a bench. So that's why it really makes sense to get the fitness bench. And let me show you that one. I think quality wise, it's pretty good. Now I've tested it out over the last week. Material seems to be really fine, even if you sweat a lot on it. There's an unlock button here in the back. So you can basically unlock it. It lifts off a little bit, and then here's a lever, and with this, and by just pulling it up here, you can adjust the angle. So for the bench press, we'll just keep it flat. You know, there are some positions where it locks in, and I think that was actually the first, and you can make it also completely flat. So now to do bench press safely, there's actually this included, and I think it's so much nicer than having a ring which maybe disturbs you during the workout. So this is a smart gadget you place on the bar, and this is basically to activate and deactivate the load. It's very similar to the smart grips right over here, but they have the button integrated. So this is a tiny button you can press, which activates and deactivates the load as well. So you just take this little thing, there is a battery in there. First time using it, you just pull the tab in there again. And as you see, if I tap it, there's now an LED light on there. So you want to place it on your bar, anywhere where you can probably reach it very well. I just try to reach it with my thumb on the right side. That's the most comfortable position for me. And now you will actually see on the screen Smart Barbell. So I can now connect. It is complete. So there we go. And now if I press the button, resistance is activating. And if I press the button again, like resistance is deactivated. And now you can safely do bench presses. So let's go. So guys, and if you would be on your limit right now, all you have to do is just press the button and it disengages the load and you can easily push it away from your body. But guys, the coolest thing is that this actually is not only a home gym, it's actually a huge screen in a mirror, and that means you can do screen mirroring. Yes, you can use your iPhone or Android device and you can just connect with a simple tap to the home gym, and as you can see, my phone is there. Now, if I move something, as you can see, it's almost in real time. There's a little bit of latency depending how good your Wi-Fi network is because it's streaming it, of course, over Wi-Fi. But just check this out. This is damn cool. So you can actually watch something, you can even listen to music, have your phone screen here. You can also, of course, start a YouTube video by using AirPlay or on Android with screen share. It's working really good and I think it's a lot of fun. And also the sound of this thing. It sounds fantastic. There are some massive speakers inside. So guys, as you can see, it's very easy to train with the bar, even for a beginner like me. Now it's really cool. You can move the button to engage and disengage the load anywhere around, depending of course on your workout, where your grip is, so you can easily reach it. And here, now the attachments, also there's a little lock right over here. You can just unlock and you can move it anywhere you want to. So also, if you do the biceps curls, you can move it to the middle, and it's really nice. Also from build quality, I have to say, Really cool. You can do so many exercises, all of that with that simple bar, because it's also so easy to just rearrange it for a different exercise. So guys, next thing on my list would be a rowing exercise, which I would do with those bad boys here. Now actually I don't need them anymore because I can do it with the home gym. And for this, I just adjust the angle on the fitness bench. I just set up the weight on the machine and I attach the smart grips. And as you can see, they attach easily like this. You just press the button, you clip them in, and this is strong. This is really good. So now if I just press the button, it will actually engage the weight. As you can feel, it's a bit too heavy because that's from the bench press. So I'll just lower the weight a little bit to, like, let's say half for this exercise. And now I can just go here and I can do the exercise. Just have to engage the load, press the button, and there we go. So guys, that's actually working really good. Now guys, of course you can also work out sitting. So this fitness bench can actually go up to a straight 90-degree angle. Didn't expect it now, but it gives you room for a lot of exercises. So let's go back to this one. And now if you do exercises sitting here in front of it, you just need to make sure that one part of the bench is sitting where the weights are, basically, because it will push them down. If you put your bench in the back or something like this, of course, you would lift up the whole machine. So I'm sitting on there, and now with the smart grips, I can easily activate and deactivate the load. So right now it's a little load because this exercise, it's a little bit difficult for me. And now to the side, and there we go. As you can see, you can even do this exercise as well, easily. So you can do exercises laying down, sitting, standing curls, and oh my God, that's like in a gym. Now the cool thing is you don't need to count reps. Now this is something I was always like, okay, I just do it until I can't anymore, but then I forgot to count how much reps was that. It will display it for you. It just counted 11 reps. It notices you're doing a break, and then it counts the next set. So that's a really cool thing. No more counting, and you just do your exercises, and that's it. And you see the exercises I'm doing right now, basically there's, I think, 2 more missing, but this can train your whole upper body. So you can basically do all the exercises you need for your body at this machine, which I think is a cool thing. And for some exercises that you maybe can't do on this machine because the weights are just down there are always alternatives, and you will also see them in the AEKE app. Or actually, if you're doing the courses with the coach, of course, there are exercises for every part group, which you can do here with the machine and a yoga mat. Now guys, of course, you can also work out standing as you have seen before, and we are doing it now with the bar. So the bar, actually we just attach here one string in the middle. It's just very important you are standing directly on the plate here, otherwise you're lifting it up. Now you just engage the weight. Resistance is activating, and now let's go a bit to the front, and now we can easily do biceps curls here, just like on a machine in the gym, and that's really cool. I love it. This is really the coolest thing ever. It's so flexible. You can do standing, sitting, laying down on the bench, with the bar, with the grips. It gives you room for so many exercises. It's actually fantastic. So guys, garage transformation not fully done, but this exactly shows how little space you actually need for a full flexed home gym. So I have the home gym right over here. For cardio, I just have my cycling machine here. It's really good to put a yoga mat, oh God, it's dirty, just in front of the machine, because of some exercises it will tell you to do on the yoga mat, and like this you're perfect like in front of the machine. The one from Amazon is actually doing a really good job, and it's the same size like here. It's absolutely amazing. So let's turn it on. There was a software update, and I just want to show you, oh, there is another one. There's even a firmware for the motor now. That's also new, so we'll quickly update. So guys, Home Gym updated, and let me now show you the user interface, and it has been polished a lot with the latest updates. So let's go through it. Now, first of all, the assessment. You've seen before, I did some fitness assessments. This has also changed a lot. It's now much more detailed. And if you have a closer look at this right over here, so you see all the time your body composition, posture, cardio, and you can always update that assessment. And the cool thing is, based on this information, it can also basically get you customized plans for your goals. For instance, I have too much fat, so it just tells me here is an efficient fat burning plan that is basically 3 times a week, and you just do that. And it's just so nice for the motivation because you really get carried through it. You don't need to think, today I do this, today I do this. You just follow this. That's really amazing. Of course, there are people that are more advanced in workouts. That's why there is the free workout. So let me show you this. So I tried it out, and I've tested out various exercises that I found that are good for me. For instance, a few exercises that basically train the whole upper body. And if you check this out right over here, you can actually practice freely. So if you go to start now, so I don't want this again, you can do whatever exercise you want. Now, new animation shows here also kilograms. As I've shown you also, you can do screencasts. So basically, you can connect your phone, play music, play videos while you're working out. But usually I just listen to music. The weight can be adjusted here. So the maximum weight is like 50 kilograms per side, which equals 100 kilograms in total. Honestly, I think for most of the people that want to have a smart home gym, that's totally sufficient. So for me, that's more than sufficient. Anyhow, this is basically the default one. It will count the sets, the reps automatically for you, and also the total weight you have pushed. Also in here, the cool thing is there is many presets. So let's say you want to do some exercise specific for, I don't know, for the chest and shoulder. Then here you see 21 minutes chest and shoulder power circuit. So you just go in here, it will tell you all the moves. You can go through it, you can see, maybe there's some exercise you really don't want to do, like arm circle. You want to do a different warm-up, you can just exit out. So you can customize all those plans, which I think is really cool. If you have no idea about whatever workout you want to do, this is great because it gives you a blueprint. However, if you want to do it, this all can be customized, and you can even create your own things because there's chest, back, shoulder. So let's just say today is chest and arms day. So you can, just add the exercises you want to do, how many reps, how many sets. This is so cool. So once you have your customized plan, you can go for it. Also, even if you have a personal trainer, they maybe tell you the exercises, you put them in there, and then you don't need to think, just follow the smart gym, which is pretty cool. So even in combination with a personal trainer, I think it does make sense. So, but you see also a calendar, like how much you worked out, etc. You can see today, I didn't do a workout yet, but also there is a history, like on which days you worked out. Like Wednesday, I had a break, and you can see like how much is lifted, the weight, etc., the whole duration, kilograms, etc. So that's actually a cool thing. Then there is the AI coach. So we just talked about courses, exercises, etc. But here even, this is basically based on AI, on your data. You just answer a few things like, okay, I'm still doing weight loss. Adds a little bit more. So let's say I'm still in weight loss. I want to do today legs. I want to have it more than 30 minutes. I feel good to have a long workout today. You can choose also optional accessories, you go to generate course, and the AI is generating the course for you. So now we have a 30 minutes exercise burning 300 kilograms, pushing in total 4 tons of weight. Here you see the exercises, and that's cool. I love it. So that's the AI coach, but there's also courses. But what is this now? So there's various things in there. I was just talking about strength training and stuff like this and building muscle, losing weight. But you see there's more stuff. There's Qigong, there's yoga, there is stretching, which also does make sense, and even meditation. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Some apps you even pay for this, but this all comes with the machine and completely for free. And last but not least, programs. So as you can see, here is even more programs like 3 times 4 weeks, like a whole program you walk through, for instance, for metabolic renewal and fat loss. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm sticking to my own plan I worked out that I know works good for me, but well, this can really guide you through everything. Something that is really cool is games. Now I have a little daughter, and you know, sitting in front of the screen watching TV isn't really good, especially for kids. They need to move, they need to spend their energy. And the cool thing is there is dancing, so you can dance with music, and the sound, not sure if you probably hear it, the sound is really good. And the nice thing is this user interface is fast. This is not something laggy that you don't want to use. This is actually something that even has some 3D performance. Oh God, I'll so suck in this. And here you see the camera, it detects you really fast as well. And yeah, now you can dance whatever. Oh, we'll skip this, but you see here also a camera on how you look. You can open and close this. Yeah, whatever. Then there's holiday skiing, which is kind of fun, but there's also the AEKE Playground, and let's check this one out. This is really cool. I played this already with my daughter because there is games like that is similar, for instance, to Fruit Ninja. It's called Cut the Fruit. There's Whack-A-Mole, Gold Miner, Kill the Calories. And this is basically like a fun way on how to at least move or burn calories. I think even for grown-ups, this is definitely a lot of fun. So here, as you can see, for instance, playing Fruit Ninja, and you see how fast the camera performance is because it works incredibly good. So the tracking of this device is actually fantastic. I would have never expected this to be so accurate. The image, oh, that's a bomb. The image quality of the camera, you see, it's very nice. Even with the cluttered background, it detects me and all my movements. So all those games I tried on the latest firmware, they're working amazing. But that's not everything. There's also a versus mode, so it's basically multiplayer. How does this work? So if you go to start here, if someone else, also has this device, you just create the room. For instance, let's do the HIIT leg training, and you can add a friend, share that code, then they can join and you can do that workout together and push each other. I think that's a really fun way. Unfortunately, none of my friends owns one yet, but I'm pretty sure that will change. Now here we can see the wallpapers as well. So you have the option of preset wallpapers, and you can also set custom wallpapers and stuff like this. Here you can use it as a Bluetooth speaker, which is amazing because I'm here in my garage. This is basically my work setup. I work here on the bikes, and I just simply connect my phone to it and listen to music in really nice sound quality with a lot of bass. So that's something I really like. And of course, you can even watch something in here. Football game, working, watching a football game, possible you just do a screencast. And last but not least, there's a user guide in there. So as you can see, the options you have in there, especially here on the latest software, which has just been released, it is absolutely great. The software updates you can also do directly here on the device. You don't need your phone to do the updates or whatever. It is connected to Wi-Fi. You can adjust the screen brightness. You can adjust the volume of the system and the AI. And also here you see all the devices. Now talking about the smart handles, you probably ask yourself, how do they charge? So I'm not sure if I have shown you, but they have a micro USB port. USB-C port right over here, so you just plug them in. I have my cable here, I just attach them. The only thing with those smart grips is that sometimes I accidentally push that button. You know, when picking it up, you just grip it, or you have it like this and you take, then you press the button. So after you get used to it, you know, you always then take it like this. It just needs some time to get used to it. But other than that, it's working fine. So, like, overall, I'm absolutely satisfied. Of course, I leave it unfolded, but if you want to fold it away, you just press the button. Disconnect, of course, the smart grips. The fitness bench, I usually just place here on the side or use as a normal bench even here in the garage. So it takes so little space, but provides so much value. I think this is probably the coolest thing I've tried out this year. There are also other accessories included, which I just keep here in the drawer. Now, the bar, so basically this button thing, you don't have to charge because it has a battery in there, like this round cell battery. Lasts basically forever because it's simply just acting as a button, and it's also very easy to change. The grips, well, you can charge via Type-C, but also they don't consume a lot of power, so you don't need to charge them very frequently. And well, talking about the bench, now after trying it out for 1 week, I think quality-wise, it's very nice. The only thing is, on some exercises, because I'm very tall, the bench has to be placed here where it fits perfectly. But then I feel like I'm just, you know, laying down there very, very close to the screen. But for my wife, absolutely no problem. For me, it also definitely works, but it would have been nice to have even a little bit more space to the front, but still I can do all the exercises perfectly. And overall, I'm super happy with the smart home gym, and let's come to the final conclusion. So guys, we're now here at the end of this video, and let's just quickly talk about the pros and cons. So pro, definitely super easy to build up. It just comes ready to use straight out of the box. It looks amazing. I think from all the smart home gyms I checked out, it's the one that looks the best, because when it's completely turned off and folded away, man, it looks like a mirror and it takes a very small footprint. So let's talk about the footboard. And yeah, as I've just told you, it folds, but the folding is a bit slow. It also depends on the surface you have. Sometimes you maybe have to help a little bit. Also, if you have a very soft wooden floor, I would not place it on a soft wooden floor, because this device is heavy, it has small wheels, maybe it can leave some marks, so it's better to put it on tires or a hardwood floor. Now for my workout, I try to include all the muscle groups, also mix in a little bit of cardio, and the AEKE K1 can do all of that. But you maybe have noticed that the cables only come out from the bottom of the device, not from some bars at the top. So some of the exercises maybe you can't do, but the AEKE K1 also recommends you alternatives, so you can have workouts for all your muscle groups and train, of course, your whole body. Now, probably the biggest point, the price. Well, all of those smart home gyms are not cheap, so they are roughly roundabout in the same price region. But also fitness centers are not cheap, and you have to pay them monthly or yearly, which also adds up to a lot of costs. Now, if you're really interested in the AEKE K1, I will leave you a link down below with a discount code, so you can get it for the best price available right now. So make sure to have a closer look and check it out. So summarizing, there are some minor cons, but a lot of pros that definitely weigh out the cons, at least for me. I'm really curious how the software will develop, because it's still a quite new product, and yeah, they said it will be free forever. Also, the data is stored locally, and there will be also updates for it. So I'm kind of interested. Maybe I'll bring you an update video very soon if I'm also back in shape again. So guys, big thanks for watching. If you have any more questions, then put them down below in the comments. And thanks again for watching here until the end, and see you again in the next one. Have a nice day and bye.